Be honest. Could your entertainment taste be considered second-rate?
Oh, that's bad stuff.
Yeah, do intricate plot points and million-dollar budgets just not do it for you?
Well, STARZ On Demand's got just what the demented doctor ordered.
That's right. The Only Here button is the one place where the ostentatious, the tasteless, and the gratuitous are commonplace.
You need a room?
Well, just go to the Only Here button to experience all the movies the other guys don't have the cojones to show you.
It's worse than we expected.
So to experience close encounters of the absurd kind, check out the Only Here button for all the movies that were made with you in mind. Hey, we're the film crew, Kevin, Mike, and Bill here at STARZ On Demand. We've got about a minute to tell you that if there's one thing we know deep in our bones, it's the whole gangsta hip-hop culture.
It's who we are, really.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
That's why we're excited to bring you one of our favorite outside-the-mainstream indie gangsta films, 2003's Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch tells the story of a guy who drugs women, kidnaps them, and sells them into white slavery.
But he's got a heart, and soon he falls in love with one of his victims, which gets him in deep trouble with his boss.
Anyway, Sucker Punch features the performances by the hip-hop duo The Beatnuts, who produced the classics. Hey, guys, help me out. What albums have the Beatnuts produced?
I don't know.
No idea.
I thought we were all about hip-hop.
Well, I still am. If you're up for a little pimpin', a smattering of hoeing, and a dose of poppin' caps, then you're gonna be happy that you pressed that button to get this Only Here movie, Sucker Punch, at STARZ On Demand. Yo, I think.
Everyone, we're the film crew making the Hepcat scene here at Encore. I'm Kevin Murphy along with Mike Nelson.
Hi.
And also Bill Corbett.
Also, hi.
And next on our cinematic menu, we have one of those old quote-unquote classic sci-fi films of the 50s in black and white titled...
Take a deep breath first, Mike.
Yeah, good idea. Titled It! Exclamation point, the terror from beyond space.
It, exclamation point, the terror from beyond space, is mostly set on a spaceship returning from Mars, where a stowaway alien creature stalks the crew. The movie was made in 1958, but it's set in the future of 1973.
Yes, the year 1973, when we'll all get around in our individual space pods, take vacations on Neptune, and own atomic-powered vacuum cleaners.
But if you believe this movie, men still wear square, boxy suits with fedora hats and have square, boxy haircuts on their square, boxy heads.
And women, even those who are respected medical doctors, will still serve the coffee and do the dishes.
Hey, Mike, you look a little bit nostalgic.
I guess I just missed the future, you guys.
Anyway, enjoy the world of future past in It!
Breathe.
Yes. The terror from beyond space!
Welcome, folks. We're the film crew sitting in here at Encore. I'm Kevin Murphy.
I'm Bill Corbett.
And I'm Mike Nelson, and you're in for a treat, ladies and gents, because our movie today is Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
That's a pretty well-known film, right?
Oh, yeah.
But in case you're new to it, Arnold and his fellow mercenaries are stuck in a Central American jungle where they're stalked and killed by a malevolent alien hunter, one after the other. It's kind of like Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians, except it's in a rainforest and with an alien and guns and...
Kevin?
Yeah?
It's nothing like Agatha Christie's 10 Little Indians, is it?
No.
Now, of course, everyone knows that Arnold Schwarzenegger is now governor of California. But did you know that this movie features not one, but two U.S. governors? Because none other than Jesse Ventura, ex-governor of Minnesota, is featured as one of Arnold's commandos.
And I believe there were several other governors in the cast, you guys.
Really? Do tell.
Oh, you got Governor Ann Richards of Texas. She played the part of Carl Weathers. And Jeb Bush of Florida played the beautiful Central American damsel in distress.
Right.
And, of course, Howard Dean of Vermont played the Predator himself.
Oh, well, fine work by all, I'd say.
But back to Jesse Ventura, did you guys know that he titled his book after a line that he said in this movie?
Oh, I think I read that book. It was called Move, 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 Go, Go, Go! People move it, move it, move it! Incoming, move it!
It was actually, I ain't got time to bleed, but you were close.
Oh, okay, yeah. I read that one, too.
Big dope. And now we give you Predator. Move, move, move. Hey everyone, it's the film crew here for Encore. I'm Kevin, this here is Mike, and that there is Bill.
Today we have a remake of the sci-fi classic, The Blob.
A giant, shapeless, sickly colored mass of protoplasm, void of pity, devouring everything in its path. But enough about me. Let's talk about the movie.
Oh, yeah, this blob was made in '88, and it lacks something from the version made 30 years earlier, and that something is Steve McQueen.
But in his place, we have Kevin Dillon. Not Matt Dillon, mind you, but his younger brother.
Well, he's okay. I mean, when you can't get Joey Travolta or Casey Affleck or Chad Lowe, then Kevin Dillon's your man.
Yeah.
So the cast may not be star-studded, but there certainly are, people in it.
There's people.
Well, how about that crazed preacher played by the late Del Close, one of the great true gurus of improv comedy?
Hey, isn't he the guy who bequeathed his skull for actual use in a production of Hamlet after he died?
That's right. I was inspired by that, guys, and I'm going to leave my entire skeletal system to the Minnesota State Fair for their Tunnel of Horrors.
Why don't you go do that right now, Kevin?
Well, I was planning on dying first.
Well, in the meantime, you folks enjoy the blob.
Kind of selfish. Bugs. Bugs!
It's okay, Bill. It's okay, honey.
Bugs!
Hi, folks. It's the film crew here for Encore. My name's Mike Nelson, and that's Kevin Murphy.
Hey there.
And that poor hapless schnook is Bill Corbett. Say hi, Bill.
Bugs.
Who's a tad traumatized by the movie we have today, Starship Troopers 2, Hero of the Federation. Bill's freaked out for a very specific reason.
Bugs!
That's right, Bill. Bugs. Starship Troopers 2, as a clever person might guess, is a sequel to Starship Troopers.
Bugs.
Yes, Bugs. There isn't much connection to the original outside the screenwriter. No cast or crew of the first movie is involved.
Except the bug.
Bugs?
Yes, those pesky uber insects that are intent on wiping us out. Guess they're just jealous of our endoskeletons, huh?
Never thought the Starship Troopers bugs were that scary, really. They look more like giant, rampaging cocktail shrimp.
Yeah, never mind the heavy artillery. A little cocktail sauce would fix their wagons, huh? Well, anyway, enjoy Starship Troopers 2, Hero of the Federation, by William Shakespeare.
Bugs! Bugs!
Hello, everyone. We're the film crew for Encore. My name is Mike Nelson.
Kevin Murphy here.
And I'm Bill Corbett, and our movie today is called, quite simply, The Thing.
Well, not so simply at all, William. In fact, it's called John Carpenter's The Thing.
John Carpenter's Thing? Ew.
No. John Carpenter's The Thing.
He certainly is, Kevin. He's the best thing going, in my opinion.
No, never mind.
So this was a pretty decent Kurt Russell movie, I thought. Though Kurt does scowl a lot, it seems, trying to undo years of squeaky, smiley Disney roles.
It's pretty gory, too, I thought. It's kind of a cinematic trip through the rendering plant.
But it was a remake, right?
Oh, yeah, it was, of 1951's The Thing, starring James Arness from TV's Gunsmoke as The Thing.
Oh, so James Arness was the original John Carpenter's Thing?
No, why do I even bother with you?
Well, that original spawned many other remakes as well. For instance, The Sweetest Thing, with Cameron Diaz playing a prettier, perkier version of The Thing.
And Spike Lee's passionate political version set in Brooklyn, Do the Right Thing.
And Tom Hanks' directorial debut, where the now lovable assimilating monster records a hit single, That Thing You Do. Now enjoy John Carpenter's The Thing.
No, John Carpenter's Thing.
Exactly.
Wait. The thing in... Huh?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We are the film crew hanging around here at Encore. I'm Bill Corbett.
Mike Nelson here.
And I'm Kevin Murphy. And our alien movie du jour is called The Puppet Masters.
Now, guys, I must admit, when I first heard the title of this, I got some heart palpitations.
Because of your deep love of puppets?
Oh, because of my extreme loathing of puppets, Mike. They are, without question, the creepiest thing ever invented by mankind. Worse than clowns, I think.
But lucky for you, Bill, there are no puppets per se in this movie. It's more of a metaphor referring to the slimy, slug-like aliens in the story.
Yes, the terrifying parasites that attach themselves to the human spinal cord.
Taking over our entire being.
Yeah, well, see, that's not so bad. It's better than Punch and Judy, I'll tell you that much for free. Or Lamb Chop. Man, you ever see that thing? It's terrifying.
The Puppet Masters was based on Robert Heinlein's novel of the same name.
Howdy Doody. Man, you ever see that puppet? It's like looking into the face of pure evil. And Mr. Rogers, wonderful man, no doubt, but all those puppets. I mean, Lady Elaine Fairchild, what the hell was she supposed to be?
Hey, take your horse tranquilizer, will you?
Okay.
So now please enjoy Robert Heinlein's The Puppet Masters.
Oh, puppets.
Honey. It's okay, kid.
Greetings, Earthlings. This is the film crew for Encore. I'm Mike Nelson, along with
Kevin Murphy.
And
Kevin Murphy. Oh, wait, sorry. Bill Corbett.
correct. And our film today is a little slice of the 1990s called Alien Intruder.
Guys, this movie was an interesting hybrid. If I were pitching it, I'd say it was The Dirty Dozen meets Alien meets Virtuosity meets Westworld meets Porky's 2 the next day.
Yeah.
That covers the waterfront, yeah. And you get all this in the simple, heartwarming tale of 4 horny convicts offered freedom if they go on a dangerous mission in space.
The film stars Billy D. Williams. Oh, and about 5 minutes of Taxi star Jeff Conaway, which is probably enough Jeff Conaway to last about 20 years, I'd say.
I'm sated. Enjoy Alien Intruder here on Encore. Hi, everyone. We're the film crew, Kevin, Mike, and Bill for STARZ On Demand. Okay, guys, if you were going to make a college sex farce and you were going to call it Dorm Days, how would you spell the word days?
D-A-Z-E, naturally. I mean, spelling it D-A-Y-S would be an act of madness.
That's absolutely correct. That's precisely what National Lampoon did to the only here movie, National Lampoon's Dorm Days. And now, if you were going to make this film, what kind of characters would you stack it with?
Oh, please, Kevin, give me something hard next time. Okay. A nerd, a jock, a virgin with a heart of gold, an ingenue, a hooker,
Great.
A pair of gossipy sorority girls, a French foreign exchange student, a punk, a gangster, and various bit players. Easy.
You remember the gangster. Well done. But now I'm going to challenge you guys. If you're going to feature a mix-up between the foreign exchange student and the hooker, and you're going to send the nerd into the wrong room bearing his expensive French sausage, what do you think the mix-up might be, huh?
Hooker and sausage mix-up? Oh, I would guess the nerd brings the wrong type of cheese.
No, Mike, I know. The nerd brings his sausage to the hooker's room, but she's a vegetarian, leading to much hijinks.
Did it ever occur to you guys that she might think it was his Johnson, his Willie, his one-eyed trouser snake, John Thomas?
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Okay, as for you at home, enjoy the hilarious French sausage mix-up in National Lampoon's Dorm Days. Only here at STARZ On Demand. You guys are pathetic.
I'm so ashamed.
I'm not a member of film crew.
Hey, it's the film crew right here at STARZ On Demand, and this is an Only Here movie. In 1999, director Steve Procco had a brainstorm. What if you took the golf-based shenanigans of Caddyshack and added breasts? Lots and lots of breasts.
Well, you'd end up with a movie Golf Balls, which is what he did.
But I need to correct you, Mike. It's not golf balls. It's one word. Golf balls.
Golf Balls.
Golf balls.
Golf Balls is the story of failing Penny Tree Country Club, which is in danger of being taken over by the evil owner of the very ritzy Bentwood Country Club.
Until Penny Tree puts together a very smart and forward-looking business plan. That is, feature a cart wash staffed exclusively by topless women.
And when that's where you really start kind of running into the breasts. I counted. There's like 67 breasts.
Yeah, if you lived in a house made out of breasts, you see fewer breasts than you see in Golf Balls.
But Golf Balls is more than that. There's a flatulent chihuahua, filthy-mouthed grandmas, and a Greek chorus in the form of a fat guy in a scuba suit.
And breasts?
Oh, yes. We suggest you come for the breasts, but stay for the comedy. Enjoy Golf Balls right here at STARZ On Demand. Another great Only Here movie.
Golf balls.
Golf Balls.
Thank you.
Golf Balls, not Golf Balls.
You demand it, and we've got it here at STARZ On Demand, specifically only here.
You demand the meaty Teutonic kisser of Rutger Hauer, and we deliver here at STARZ On Demand, specifically only here.
You demand thoroughly confusing Slovakian apocalyptic robot samurai movies. And I tell you, it took some doing.
But we have it in the Only Here button at STARZ On Demand.
Hi, folks. We're the film crew, and we're proud to present Omega Doom, the one and only Eastern European post-nuclear Yojimbo ripoff to star Rutger Hauer.
Because you demand it, not us. Let Rutger Hauer be on your head.
Omega Doom is directed by the legendary Albert Pune. He also directed model Kathy Ireland in Alien from L.A., which was once torn to bits on the smart-ass puppet show Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Annoying.
This time out, Rutger plays a lone robot who wanders into a small town torn apart by rogue gangs and civil war in this direct homage to...
Or rip-off of...
Akira Kurosawa's classic samurai film, Yojimbo.
So sit back, maybe grab a nice glass of port, and savor with us this heady, well-ripened 6-pound slab of cinematic cheese we call Omega Doom. Another Only Here movie.
Redolent of a nice little goat cheese I once sat on in the south of France.
Hey, welcome to Stars on Demand. We're the film crew, Kevin, Mike, and Bill.
And we're here to introduce the lighthearted comedy, I Accidentally Domed Your Son.
Lighthearted? I thought it was pretty dark.
You thought it was dark?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I did too, Bill. I mean, pretty dang dark.
It's a comedy. Folks, what's so dark about the antics of four youngsters?
Four youngsters looking to buy some drugs.
Right, like that's dark. Whole presidents have done drugs. I suppose they're dark too.
Okay, then they get mixed up with the drug kingpin.
Right, funny.
And they accidentally blow his son's head off.
Oh, come on, it's funny. I accidentally domed your son. Lighten up. It's like a Hope and Crosby Road movie.
Sure, except they stop in Sin City for some Pulp Fiction and some Reservoir Dogs along the way.
Okay, so it's a little dark. People like dark.
Okay, enjoy the decidedly dark comedy, I Accidentally Domed Your Son, an only-here movie at Stars on Demand.
It's not dark.
Hey, welcome to Stars on Demand. We are the film crew. I'm Mike.
I'm Bill.
And I'm Kevin.
Hey, you dressed in honor of our movie.
What movie, you say?
Yes, the martial arts parody Kung Fu-y.
Really? Hey, you know, I'm part Chinese.
I'm afraid to ask which part.
You see, my Aunt Ruth went there for a 10-day tour back in the 80s.
And that makes you part Chinese.
In my mind, yes.
Well, Kung Fu is a lively...
I'm translating, do you mind?
Okay. Kung Fu is a lively send-up of all those chop sake films you know and love. You've got characters with names like Sushi, Non-Fat, and MasterCard, all tripping over each other in search of the all-powerful ancient peach. Kevin, that's not Chinese, that's just gibberish.
Exactly. I happen to be fluent in gibberish.
You know, me too, Mike, and believe me, Kevin's translation is brilliant.
Fair enough. Now enjoy Kung Fu here at Stars on Demand.
All right, Kevin, now you just said, enjoy my yellow underpants.
I know, Bill. I know. Oh, and remember, keep checking the only here button. Hey everyone, it's the film crew here for Stars on Demand. Now, who among us wouldn't shove aside his own grandmother to see a Hong Kong action film crammed with scantily clad women?
Well, I wouldn't. That's just because my grandma's no one to mess with.
Well, would you give it a go, Mike, if you knew that the film was called Naked Weapon and that it starred Maggie Q?
Well, I don't think my grandma knows who Maggie Q is, so I don't think she'd stand in my way. And come to think of it, who the hell's Maggie Q?
Oh, come on. Rush Hour 2, Around the World in 80 Days, Maggie Q, man.
Now, Mike, would you push aside your own grandmother if you also knew that Naked Weapon featured a fight-to-the-death cage match between about 20 of the aforementioned scantily clad women?
You know, she does get a little woozy around nap time. Okay, I think I will push aside my grandmother to see Naked Weapon.
That's the spirit, Mike. And you folks at home don't have to push anyone aside.
No, unless there's someone you just always wanted to push.
So come on, see kicking and punching and explosions and scantily clad women in Naked Weapon next, only here at Stars on Demand. Hello, everyone. Kevin, Mike, and Bill here, and we are the film crew for Stars on Demand. Okay, Bill, what can you tell us about this next offering?
Well, Kevin, it's called Adam and Evil, and it's...
Hang on a second. Allow me. Okay. Let's see. 2004, directed by Adam Van Slee.
Wow.
I would guess this would be about a group of graduating seniors who take a camping trip, and together they're tormented by someone out of their guilty past.
Kevin, that's amazing.
It's right here in the back of the package, Bill.
You stupid.
Don't.
Folks, you'll want to watch for the performance of Brody Harms as Matt. I found it to be one of the shrillest, most annoying performances since, well, whatever his last role was.
He hasn't done anything else, Mike.
Well, then imagine a foul-mouthed Jerry Lewis, minus the dignity.
Now you can enjoy the murderous shenanigans of Adam and Evil, another Only Here movie. Here? Yeah, right here.
Only here?
Yeah.
Hey, it's the film crew, Mike, Kevin, and Bill, right here at Stars on Demand. If there's one genre of movie the crew can enthusiastically agree on, it's killer scarecrow movies.
I don't remember agreeing on that.
Well, we did, Kevin. From the classic Scarecrow to Psycho Scarecrow to Scarecrow Slayer, we love them all.
That's why we were really excited to see Scarecrow Gone Wild. Don't worry, it's not about a scarecrow in a thong who pulls down his top and flashes us his straw.
No, it's really about girls in thongs who flash us before being murdered by a scarecrow that's been reanimated by the soul of a diabetic frat boy.
Right, and in perhaps the film's most realistic touch, the scarecrow and the diabetic kid form a psychic bond.
You know, because of my own hazing, I became psychically connected to a garden gnome.
The movie features Ultimate Fighting star Ken Shamrock, who turns in exactly the kind of performance you'd expect from an Ultimate Fighting star.
Guys, did you notice this movie adhered to that time-honored slasher movie rule that sex equals death?
Well, right. If you are being pursued by any kind of homicidal maniac, no matter how tempting it might be, don't stop to have sex, or you will be killed. If not by the murderer, then perhaps by the park police or something.
Take it from some true Killer Scarecrow fans. You're going to love Scarecrow Gone Wild, another only here movie right here at STARZ On Demand. Hey, you midnight movie fans. Welcome to Encore. I'm Mike. This here's Bill.
Hi.
And Kevin, he's around here somewhere.
Hey, Kevin.
Be right there. Go on ahead.
You know, there's something fun and a little weird about heading out in the middle of the night to see a cheesy old cult film that we've already seen a dozen times.
In a theater full of like-minded people, I might add.
Yeah, but that's the fun of it. Well, that's all well and good when you're young, single, unemployed, and confused about your sexual identity.
But that was Bill last week. So now maybe you have a job, a baby, an actual life, but that doesn't mean you have to miss out on your midnight movies thanks to Encore.
That's right. Well, we're going to have stuff like Reefer Madness, John Waters' Pink Flamingos, Night of the Living Bra.
Dead.
Right, sorry, thinking of John Waters there.
And we've got, of course, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Okay, let's bring on those midnight movies.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Now that is courageous and horrifying.
Well, hey, Kevin, you look divine.
Why, thanks.
Actually, you look like divine.
So, obviously, Kevin, you're a big midnight movie aficionado, I see.
We prefer the term walking freak show, Mike, and yes, I've been lurking around my local theater at midnight since I was a kid. Thank God they started showing midnight movies, or my arrest record would have been huge.
So do you, Kevin, have any tips for those aspiring creatures of the night out there?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do. Of course, you want to have a really nice costume, but you also need to stay both awake and a little crazy.
And, of course, well, for Rocky Horror, you have to bring a whole bag of stuff, right?
You do? What kind of stuff?
Well, you know, toast, rice, squirt guns, newspaper, as well as dressing up as your favorite Rocky Horror character.
I wouldn't know, guys. I've never seen the film.
You never seen Rocky Horror, huh?
No, heard it's disgusting, depraved. Wouldn't go near it.
But you're dressed with frightening accuracy as the main character of Rocky Horror.
No. I dress up like this for Reefer Madness.
So, you see, when we stay home and watch Encore's midnight movies, we have a lot of fun, and we keep people like Kevin off the streets.
Enjoy the midnight movies right here on Encore.
Either of you guys got any poppers?
Kevin, no. Just move over.
Howdy, it's the film crew crashing the party here at Encore. I'm Kevin Murphy.
I'm Bill Corbett.
And I'm Mike Nelson, and today we have the Rocky Horror Picture Show, probably the most famous audience participation movie of all time.
I think the only audience participation movie of all time, really.
Apparently you've never been to a midnight showing of the Care Bears movie. Whoa, wild times.
Kevin has a disturbing social life. Say, Bill, what have we learned about this film?
Well, it was first a stage musical in merry old London, Mike, and then it was made into this movie in 1975, featuring its original theater star, Tim Curry.
We thought it might be fun to really do up the Rocky Horror audience participation thing.
Yeah.
So today, guys, you got your Rocky Horror drag on?
Yes, I do, Kevin. I bought a pair of powder blue socks instead of the tube socks. Thought that would really mix things up.
Trace daring, Mike. Yeah. And I painted my nails. Well, my nails, see?
Is that white out?
That's all I had.
Kevin, what outrageously transgender thing have you done?
Well, guys, I took a scissors and I cut off my...
Whoa!
No, I cut off my insulation in the basement furnace, the fiberglass, and I think it makes this perfectly acceptable boa.
Very kicky.
Well, thank you. So let's get ready for the sci-fi/horror themed...
More than a little bit gay.
1970s cult rock and roll musical, The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, geez, this thing is chafing. Whew.
Jeez, keep it away.
Hey, it's the film crew for Encore, and we're walking you through some of our favorite midnight movies.
Now, to help explain the enormous success of Night of the Living Dead, we thought it would be helpful to talk to an actual zombie who worked on the film.
Welcome, Zombie.
Zombie.
How you doing?
Now, how did you get the role?
Well, director George Romero called me in for an interview, and when he realized that I myself was a member of the Army of the Walking Undead, well, he really took a shine to me.
Yeah, did he have you read for the part, or?
Yeah, he did, but I ate the brains of a script girl, and I think that's what really sealed the deal for me.
Gotta do it, yeah.
Say, could you do us a favor and introduce the movie to the folks at home?
Yeah, sure. Folks, as you watch Night of the Living Dead, notice how the low budget actually enhances the overall creepiness of the film. Please enjoy George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, a classic midnight movie right here on Encore.
Hey, thanks, Zombie.
Sure. Hey, you gonna eat that arm, or can I gnaw on it?
Knock yourself out. Can I have a cake?
Yeah.
Hey everyone, it's the film crew. He's Mike Nelson.
He's Bill Corbett.
And he's Kevin Murphy.
That's right, we're here at Encore, where we just watched a very challenging movie, directed by John Waters.
By challenging, you mean incredibly disgusting, right?
Yeah. The movie is Pink Flamingos, made in 1972, starring John Waters' ubiquitous leading man-lady, Divine, a transvestite roughly the size of John Goodman.
But not nearly as attractive, I don't think.
Ooh, yeah. John Waters wanted to make the most disgusting movie ever, and I think he's succeeded.
Guys, I guess I just don't get it. What would cause anyone to make a film like this?
Oh, well, here, Mike, maybe this will help. Just put on this little piece of tape on your lower lip, and it looks just like John Waters' thin, creepy pencil mustache.
Give that a try.
And...
Hey, I feel better already. You know what? I think I'm ready to tweak the puritanical mores of this society.
I want to expose the repressed sexuality of middle America, too. That's a little Gabe Kaplan-esque there.
Enjoy Pink Flamingos.
Yeah, Gabe Kaplan.
Too thick?
Yeah.
Too thick?
Hey, it's the film crew with another midnight movie on Encore. It's the classic reggae action movie with the legendary soundtrack, The Harder They Come.
In fact, it's probably the only reggae action film ever, because if you're mellowed out on those infectious Jamaican rhythms...
And not to mention a spleef the size of your forearm.
Right, well then you're less likely to stab your boss in the face or engage in a car chase at, say, more than 11 miles an hour.
Yeah, now you're going to hear a lot of language you might not understand. That's Jamaican patois.
That's right. We're going to familiarize you with a little patois so you don't feel totally lost.
Okay, so for instance, Jimmy Cliff, who stars as rebellious musician Ivan, calls his boss a clot before stabbing him in the face.
Yeah, calling a fellow a clot's a bad thing because a clot means tampon.
So it's a pretty good insult for, say, a face stabbing.
It's a good pairing. Well, there's herb or ganja, which means marijuana. There's coolie, which means good marijuana. There's lamb's bread, which means really fine marijuana. Then, of course, there's to black up, which is to smoke in the morning. Well, what? I just picked up a few lines on the beach.
Sure,
Jeez.
Kevin.
Yeah, we believe you.
All right. Then meek we do it with the how do they come on?
You're stoned now, aren't you?
Yes.
Hey there, it's the film crew here for Stars on Demand. You know, in the crowded field of movies about private schools that are actually voodoo cults, there is one film that towers over all the others, guys.
And what film is that, Bill?
One of them.
Right, one of them has to be the best.
And it is.
Right, and what's the name of the private school / voodoo cult movie that's hands down better than all the rest?
One of them.
Well, Kevin and Bill hashed this out. I'll just tell you that one of them, the 2003 supernatural thriller, concerns a group of high school students who witness a ritual murder and are lured to a private academy where strange things begin to happen to them.
Okay. There's a whole world of private school / voodoo cult movies out there.
Scores of them.
And out of all of those films, one of them is better than all the rest?
Exactly. I think you finally got it.
Got what? What's the name of the film?
One of them.
I know the two of them can't be the best.
Well, I've never heard of that one.
Which one?
The teens are trapped at the school and begin to see terrible visions. Only the uncle of a girl who disappeared there can help them escape. Enjoy one of them, only here at Stars on Demand.
Which one is only here at Stars on Demand?
Forget it, you poor dope.
Let's get ready to Rambo!
Hey, hi, folks. Bill, Mike, and Kevin of the film crew here at Encore, and welcome to this very special showing of the legendary Shoot 'em Up, First Blood.
Right, it's the powerful, sensual biography of French symbolist poet Jean-Nicolas Arthur Rimbaud. Sylvester Stallone plays the young genius.
No, Kevin, you're absolutely wrong. Stallone plays grim ex-Green Beret John Rambo.
Oh, so Brian Dennehy doesn't play his lover Paul Verlaine?
No, Brian Dennehy plays the corrupt sheriff Will Teasel, who arrests Rambo and sends the troubled vet over the edge.
Oh. No lingering absinthe-colored scenes of Stallone and Brian Dennehy locked in furtive, sweaty man love?
Nope.
Nary one.
What the hell was I watching?
Also, keep an eye out here for a young clown-haired David Caruso as the thoroughly annoying deputy Mitch.
I believe his orange hair is at its orangiest.
Quite orange. Wrap a headband around your mullet, pull up a belt-fed M60 machine gun, and enjoy First Blood here on Encore.
Was there any...
No, there wasn't. Hey, it's the film crew here on Encore. I'm Bill, and this is Mike.
Hi.
And this voluptuous piece of crumb cake is our own Miss Kevin.
This isn't funny, you guys.
We brought Miss Kevin on to help us introduce this decidedly womany movie, 9 to 5.
I don't remotely resemble a woman. I have a goatee.
No, you have perimenopausal estrogen issues.
So, Miss Kevin, give us your woman's perspective on 9 to 5.
Why is it always me? If we didn't have a contract, I would be so back in Minnesota right now.
9 to 5 stars the womany trio of Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, and in her film debut, Dolly Parton. And it was, shall we say, Mike, a prominent role.
You'd be such a pig. You know, actually, the film satirizes the continual struggle of women in the workplace. To this day, women with equal qualifications having more responsibility and better job performance earn less than their male counterparts.
You go, girl.
Yeah, stick it, Mike. In fact, the majority of whistleblowers are women, and in this age of Enron, women consistently hold the higher standards of ethics in business, medicine, law, and government.
Really? I didn't realize
Yeah,
that.
it figures. 9 to 5 is a classic comic reminder that the engine of commerce is run by women, not by witless baboons like these two clowns. So ladies, grab the remote, sit your man down, and enjoy 9 to 5.
Horrible man.
How about a little more tan?
You got it, Mike.
Howdy, Encore lovers. We're the film crew. I'm Bill, and that's Mike and Kevin hunched over the laptop there while I introduce the film Weird Science.
Okay, in scene?
I'd say about 35, 36.
Ooh, tall drink of water.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Weird Science, starring Anthony Michael Hall. It's the story of two high school nerds who can't get a date. So they hack into a government supercomputer and hook it up to a doll, and out pops saucy, sexy Kelly LeBrock.
The woman of their dreams. Think of it as sort of a Mary Poppins for horny teenage boys.
Okay, what do you think about green?
Green skin?
No eyes, you dope.
Yeah, fine.
See, these days you just log on to one of your clone sites, you pick the parts you want, you give them your Visa number, and 3 days later you get your own spanking new woman, or man, depending, custom made to your specifications.
Okay, what else?
How about some power tools?
Power tools?
Yeah, a circular saw, hammer drill, a power washer. Well, I mean, you gotta be practical, come on.
Okay.
So while these two jokers are busy pimping their ride, so to speak, let's you and I enjoy Weird Science. Can I see, guys?
Hi, everyone. It's the film crew here at Encore.
In honor of Encore's 80s movies lineup, we thought it would be fun to adopt some of the cool 80s styles that made it so much fun to be living in the 80s. Now, tell me about your cool 80s style, Mike.
Well, I'm wearing the very emblem of hip 80s shallowness, the polo shirt.
Dude, that's awesome.
And I'm gonna turn the collar up.
You know, you look just like the evil guy in The Karate Kid.
That's exactly what I was going for. What about you, Bill?
Well, I feathered my hair. I found I didn't really have enough hair to feather, so I guess I mostly feathered my skull.
Oh, beautiful dreamer, wake unto me. Starlight and dewdrops are waiting for me. Oh, hey, Mike, Bill, you guys just hanging around being all 80s?
Yeah, we are. In the meantime, you've apparently gone pants-crapping insane.
No, just joining in on the 80s fun.
Which 80s would those be?
Well, the only 80s that matter, friends, the tumultuous 1880s.
Kevin, this was to be in honor of the 80s movies on Encore. Are you aware of any movies at all that were made in the 1880s?
Marathon Man?
That was in the 70s.
Oh, so it was in the 1870s. I'm off just a decade. Sue me.
No, you're off by a century. We're talking about the 1980s, remember? Dallas, Who Shot JR, Aerobics, Miami Vice, Ronald Reagan.
No, not ringing a bell. And these are movies, you said.
No, they're not. Look, we know how old you are. You were alive during the 1980s, right?
I'll take your word for it.
So tell us what you remember.
Okay, then. Garfield was shot, Chester A. Arthur took over, the Haymarket Square labor riots, Jack the Ripper, Casey at the Bat. Ringing a bell? Guys, where the hell were you guys? You see, I'm up on this stuff because I don't spend my time drinking phosphates, playing hoops and sticks, or wasting my time in the parlor singing Stephen Foster songs in my short pants.
Crapping insane.
Oh.
And after that, I feel like I really could use a Bartles and James.
Yeah, I'll just drop by my house and splash on some Paco Rabanne and I'll join you.
Hi everyone, it's the film crew here for 80s Movies on Encore. You know, long before the sequels, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves, Honey, We Shrunk the Audience.
Honey, I Laminated Your Aunt Frida.
And Honey, I Fricasseed Our Cockatoo.
There was the original, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Now, most parents are careful not to leave even a wooden spoon lying around where their kids can reach it. But eccentric dad Rick Moranis leaves his shrinking machine there where anyone can get to it, the big dope.
Sure enough, his kids shrink themselves and some neighbor kids because, well, children are not very bright.
No, it's true. Children would suck on a hot iron just as soon as look at it.
Now, there are some very nice special effects as the kids evade dangerous insects, a huge cigarette butt, and a life-threatening rainstorm, all of which they could have avoided had they simply made better choices in the first place.
Now, Marcia Strassman stars as Rick Moranis' exasperated wife. And if anyone knows exasperated, it's hers, because she had to act against Gabe Kaplan on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Wow, talk about bad choices.
Yeah, you said it. Even a child knows not to star on shows with Gabe Kaplan.
Honey, we present to you Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, here on Encore. Kids. Hi, here we all are in the comfortable confines of STARZ On Demand. We're the film crew. I'm Bill, and Mike is under the powerful delusion that he has talent in the art of hairstyling.
So you want something fun, something just sort of casual, right? Something that doesn't require a lot of maintenance?
No, as you'll recall, I said if you touch my hair, I'll consider killing you.
I think Mike was deeply affected by the movie Hairdo You, an only here comedy about two troublemaking construction workers.
So you really want a real sassy look, is that it?
No. Again, I threatened that if you clip one hair off my head, I will stab the end of your rat tail comb right into the meat of your thigh.
When the construction workers go to court, they're given a rather unusual sentence by the judge. Community service in the form of 1,500 hours of attendance at a beauty school where they discover that a salon is the best place to meet women, and they soon become the most sought-after stylists in town.
You're touching me. I said no touching.
Hairdo You is kind of Spike Lee meets the Wayans Brothers meets Ernest Goes to Camp, I'd say.
Check it out. And don't forget to check out the Only Here button for more award winners like this one. Now this, I don't like this.
Yo, and what's up, my dogs?
We are the film crew, and currently we're chilling here at STARZ On Demand, talking about another Fly Only Here movie.
We're kicking back with some 40s to introduce the bawdy Latino sex farce Party Animals.
With a Z.
That's right. It's the ribald tale of Caesar and Chewy, two simple house painters who spend their days chilling, much like we are, knocking back 40s and talking about their relentless quest to get them some.
Our pals are hired to paint a swanky house on Upper Crust Drive while the owner is away, and you know what our two party animals are gonna do.
They're gonna paint the house.
That's right, they're gonna paint that. No, they're not gonna paint the house, they're gonna have a party, you idiot.
Oh, and there's a burrow involved.
Wait, a burrow? I didn't see any burrow. How the heck did I miss a burrow?
Maybe you were chilling.
Oh, that's it. I must have been chilling.
So come on, gather some friends, grab a sack of these delightful 50s.
40s, I think.
40s. Of course, 40s, yes. And party down with Party Animals, just one of the many hit movies in the Only Here button at STARZ On Demand.
Can we stop chilling now? I have tendinitis.
Hey, it's the film crew here, so happy you found us. Mike, Kevin, and Bill at STARZ On Demand. Until 1997's cult horror classic Cube, there weren't any movies about a maze-like prison that would murder its occupants by hosing them down with acid or burning their faces off with blowtorches.
Good thing it came along.
Indeed. And until 2002's Cube 2 Hypercube, there was only one film about a maze-like prison that would murder its occupants by hosing them down with acid and burning their faces off with blowtorches. Thanks to Cube 2 Hypercube, There were now 2 such films. Yeah.
But it gets better. Thanks to Cube Zero, there are now 3 films featuring a maze-like prison that murders its occupants by hosing them down with acid or burning off their faces with blowtorches.
Now, apparently, movie gore is made from a recipe that includes red food coloring and Karo corn syrup. Well, if that's true, there's enough syrup in Cube Zero to furnish a pancake breakfast for the whole of Western Europe.
But beyond the goo, there's also a lot of puzzle solving and mathematics. It's kind of like if Clive Barker had made pie.
Oh, I hear Clive Barker makes a nice Dutch apple crunch.
Not that kind of pie, the movie pie, as in 3.141592565.
Right, sorry.
Now, the question is, can the prisoners of Cube Zero solve its intricate problems and make it to the outer zone? Or will they be cut into hundreds of pieces by piano wires and dissolve into little piles of gooey Karo syrup stuff?
Bet on the piano wires and you can't go wrong. Cube Zero, you demanded it, and you found it only here at STARZ On Demand.
You.
That was you.
Hi, I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Welcome to STARZ On Demand.
Monster Man is a classic road movie in the tradition of Hope and Crosby.
That's right. But instead of Bob Hope, you get a wimpy hypochondriac virgin named Adam.
Yeah, and instead of Bing Crosby, you get kind of a horny bargain basement version of Jack Black.
Yeah. But really, this film is about gore and blood, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Lots and lots of blood.
Which I happen to know is often made from a mixture of corn syrup, food coloring, and milk.
Film blood sounds delicious.
Get a taste of Monster Man, only here at STARZ On Demand.
Hi, I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Welcome to STARZ On Demand.
I've got the straight scoop on the 2004 film Creature Unknown. It was directed by special effects makeup master Michael Burnett, and it starred Chase Masterson.
Well, let's get it straight. I didn't play the creature.
Okay, duly noted. Anything we should look out for in this film, Chase?
No, it's pretty standard fare. We scream, we point, we get eaten. Sure. But the film also stars Maggie Grace from the hit series Lost, and this film is proof that a fun film can be made in no time with no money. But it's got a great plot twist, so stay tuned.
That's Creature Unknown, only here
at STARZ On Demand. Hi, I'm Chase Masterson.
And I'm Mike Nelson for STARZ On Demand.
What do you get when you cross one part broadcast news
with one part Mary Tyler Moore Show
and about 400 parts Playboy After Dark?
Well, you get broadcast bombshells.
The 1995 softcore comedy that stars Scott Thompson Baker,
who, I'll point out, won the $100,000 acting prize on the American Idol precursor Star Search.
And just look how far he's come.
So proud of him. Enjoy broadcast bombshells, only here
at STARZ On Demand.
Hi, Mike Nelson here.
And Chase Masterson here. Welcome to STARZ On Demand.
You know, I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the rave generation.
Yeah, I guessed as much.
Yeah. That's why I need to live vicariously through movies like Detour, which is about a group of ravers who head into the desert and meet a vicious family of killers.
You know, Detour star Renee Madison Cole also played a victim of serial killer Ted Bundy in the movie Ted Bundy, which is about Ted Bundy.
Yeah, I guess you find something you're good at and you stick with it.
So stick with STARZ for the rave slasher Detour, only here at STARZ On Demand.
Hi, I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Welcome to STARZ On Demand. Mike, you've been in one of those touristy old West towns.
Sure have.
Did the fake cowboys ever charge after you screaming and start eating your flesh?
Well, as I recall, some of them were pretty aggressive handing out those leaflets, but no, they never ate my flesh.
Yeah, well, you get that with this film, Death Valley, The Revenge of Bloody Bill. It's got bank robbers, ancient curses, and lots of cowboy zombies.
You know, zombie is also a very potent drink made with 3 kinds of rum.
Well, you'll need 9 or 10 of them as you watch Death Valley, The Revenge of Bloody Bill.
Only here at STARZ On Demand.
Yo, I'm Chase Masterson.
And I'm Mike Nelson, and welcome to STARZ On Demand.
Dog, you like rap, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think when you need to cover a Jell-O salad, nothing's better than a little cling wrap.
I was referring to rap music.
Oh, sure, rap. Love it.
Yeah. So then, of course, you know Two Live Crew?
Love all their albums, especially that one. That was really good.
Well, then you'll love the Stars On Demand movie Hittin' It, because it features Luther Campbell from Two Live Crew.
My man Luther.
Yeah, and it was directed by David Daniel, the cinematographer for Leprechaun, Back to the Hood.
Help me out. Rap album?
No, it's a Leprechaun movie. Keep Hittin' It. Only here at Stars On Demand.
Hi, welcome to Stars on Demand. I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Dude, think marijuana.
Okay, done. I'm thinking of The Chronic right now.
Good, because you chose Potluck, a wacky marijuana-based comedy involving a stolen suitcase full of a high-grade pot called Northern Lights No. 5.
Wherever there's pot, Tommy Chong can't be too far away.
That's right, he's here, fresh from another pot-based comedy called Best Buds.
So lay in a good supply of munchies, spark up a blunt, and enjoy Potluck. Only here at Stars on Demand. Hi, I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Welcome to Stars on Demand. You know, Mike, I am so excited to watch the sci-fi flick Lethal Target, and I suspect it'll really take me back to my time on Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, I bet it would.
Yeah. Except in Lethal Target, the women are a lot more nude than they were on DS9.
Yeah, and I don't recall seeing a lot of the characters on DS9 stop every couple of minutes to have tantric sex.
No, that rarely happened.
Yeah, still, Lethal Target does star CC Costigan, who was also in The Sexecutioner.
My favorite. Lethal Target is only here at Stars on Demand. Hey, I'm Chase Masterson.
And I'm Mike Nelson. Welcome to Stars on Demand. Chase, you're an accomplished movie actor. Why didn't I see you in the film Corpses?
Well, I can't be in every movie, Mike.
Yeah, I know, but walking corpses, an evil mortician who controls an army of zombies, blood drenching nearly every frame of the film, wouldn't you kill to be part of that?
Not so much, no.
No, you wouldn't want to play, say, a corpse with part of her head missing, or a security guard who gets her heart torn out by zombies? It just seems to me it would be an actor's dream.
Well, not this actor.
Okay, it's your career. Folks, Chase's loss is your gain. Enjoy Tiffany Shepis in Corpses.
Only here at Stars on Demand.
Welcome to Stars on Demand. I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. And right here at Stars on Demand, we're proud to present Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, in the film Elvira's Haunted Hills.
Elvira's Hills?
Yeah, hills. What do you mean?
Her, what? I don't know, large, rounded, cream-colored hills?
I'm not sure what you're hinting at.
Nothing. I'm just trying to ascertain the size, shape, and, location of her hills.
Her breasts, Mike. Yes, if you're talking about Elvira's breasts, yes, Elvira's breasts are almost constantly on display. Okay. And did you know that Cassandra Peterson, who plays Elvira, actually posed nude for a magazine called High Society?
Well, you, in addition to looking at her breasts, might want to look for a role by Richard O'Brien of Rocky Horror fame.
That's Elvira's Haunted Hills. Only here at Stars on Demand.
You said hills again.
Hello, and welcome to Stars on Demand. I'm Chase Masterson.
And I'm Mike Nelson.
Mike, I'm so excited about this Stars on Demand movie because it features none other than Paris Hilton.
Afraid I don't know the man.
No, it's a woman. Paris Hilton, heir to the Hilton hotel fortune.
I'm not really big into hotels. When I travel, I try to stay on a friend's couch.
Well, she's very famous. You know how they always referred to Shirley Temple as America's sweetheart?
Yeah, sure.
Well, think of Paris as America's...
No, America's not Shirley Temple?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Paris plays Heather in The Hills, a gritty urban drama. Only here on Stars on Demand. Hello and welcome to Stars on Demand. I'm Mike Nelson. And I'm Chase Masterson. Mike, what do you know about Jack Frost, the whimsical character of story and song?
Jack Frost. Oh, he was in the film version of The Odd Couple with Walter Matthau, right?
No, that was Jack Lemmon.
Right.
He was not a whimsical character of story and
No,
song.
you're probably right about that. Jack Frost. Oh, I know. He was the serial killer whose DNA was dissolved by acid, mixed with the snow, and it turned him into a killer snowman.
That's right, that's the one.
And in the film Jack Frost, doesn't he jump into the tub with a young Shannon Elizabeth just 2 years before her breakout role in American Pie?
Aren't you jealous? That's the fun-loving, whimsical Jack Frost we all know and love.
And we've got the lovable, murderous snowman only here at STARZ on Demand.
Hey, thanks for selecting this unique Only Here movie.
Our Only Here movies are 100% pure, grade A B movies.
From low-budget slasher flicks with lots of skin to movies that are so quality challenged you can't help but grin, the Only Here button is the place to be.
So sit back and enjoy your movie. Keep in mind I'm using the term enjoy loosely.
Hey, I'm Chase Masterson.
And I'm Mike Nelson. Welcome to STARZ on Demand. Chase, a question. What do you think Heidi Fleiss did after her career in prostitution bottomed out, so to speak?
Got into microbiology?
No, she took up the craft of film acting.
Oh, wow. Well, she'd have all the right contacts, wouldn't she?
Well, perhaps not enough, because she ended up in the horror thriller Alien 51.
Ooh. Does that mean it had 50 prequels?
Luckily, no. It's just a reference to Area 51, the secret military base at Groom Lake, Nevada.
Right. So if you're a fan of ex-madams, circus freak shows, or hot genetic engineers who wear short shorts, you'll enjoy Alien 51.
Only here at STARZ on Demand. Hello and welcome to STARZ on Demand. I'm Mike Nelson.
And I'm Chase Masterson. Mike, quick quiz. What are the 3 biggest dangers you face when you're on a Caribbean vacation?
Well, let's see. Falling in the water, getting eaten by sea turtles, buying a flaming drink and lighting your own head on fire.
Oh, that's 2.
And, oh, how foolish of me, getting murdered by a mutant killer snowman.
Oh, that's right. And in Jack Frost 2, the mutant killer snowman is even more powerful than his first go-round.
And the voice of Jack Frost is none other than Scott McDonald, who had a role in Babylon 5, A Call to Arms.
Chill out with Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. Only here at STARZ on Demand.